Yeah, it's something that not many of us can relate to. I know I...
My paper round at that age gave me 30 quid. Seiko has got us started off with where we expect BDS to be, the team leading the charge.
Yeah, Atto needs to do a little bit more there. Not a lot of help for the last man who had to just...
match you've ever played.
Is that a thing? Heavy lobby bug?
Heavy lobby.
Definitely not for BDS. They're just making it look easy once again. Monkey Moon in space at the edge of the box. Atto trying to pinch that down the line, but it gets dunked into the middle by Seiko, and that is how BDS...
Horrible for Team Liquid because they've been getting a lot of opportunities off those challenges. That's going to be number 3. Monkey Moon's got a brace. And even off the kickoffs, BDS have got their number.
Yeah, it looked like Team Liquid are trying to do something cheeky. They're trying to hit them with the delayed kickoff. I love the mix-up delayed kickoffs like that. That's what BDS have done. And it actually works so well in their favor that they've scored a third. Chronic flip reset denied, but not forever. Chronic dunks in Extra's brief save. They're finally on the board. Still time left for Team Liquid.
Yeah, that's the most important bit here is that they've got themselves a reasonable amount across the face of goal. That's not the best touch. There's anyone there for BDS. They might be able to capitalize now. The pass from Atto.
Oh!
2 to 3 and a minute to work with.
Huge assist from Oski. Lobs it up for Atto. And Monkey Moon decided to back off. He's not attacking the play there. Extra. A little bit too far out for it to be a threat.
Now Chronic off the backboard. Team Liquid. Oh, that's just a sharp reminder there from Monkey Moon. Hat-trick hero for him. And 4-2 on the scoreline. Team Liquid have got it all to do yet again.
Yeah, it's not the touch that Chronic with BDS is going to punish Team Liquid if they concede as many shots as they have been. And once again, 5-2 now for BDS. Team Liquid have just got to stabilize. Against Moist earlier in the competition, they allowed a lot of shots, but they saved most of them. Even against Carmine Corp, they were forced into defense a ton.
Be around. There's a bump on a Chronic, who has definitely been front and center here for Team Liquid, but game 1 is done. BDS have taken it. And for Team Liquid, it is now time to start figuring things out, because for those of you out, it was the whole of Europe had the copium of, well, maybe it throws off their synergy. Well, there's all of the answers for you. Does this look like a team that's struggling with synergy?
Yeah, Extra forces Oski to make a play. Seiko bounces on it. Energized with Seiko, and I want to give full credit to Seiko on that. Oh, Atto's actually landed a bump on that, and Chronic's going to follow through. What a bump by Atto, it looks like. So it didn't look like much. Atto just continued to fly on. That's phenomenal adaptation to make something out of nothing.
I was just watching it from Monkey Moon. Even a little bit more of an advantageous 50, and this is not the way Team Liquid need to be conceding goals.
Yeah, just looked a bit awkward here. Atto turned at the wrong time. I think he might have been worried about Monkey Moon swooping across the box and trying to bump him, so he turned. They're so aggressive with their positioning, they're so aggressive with their defensive line, that any time a soft clear comes through, they're there to send it into the net.
And for Team Liquid, you want to talk about aggressive defensive lines. We have to take a look at where a Chronic was. Just no real interaction with the play. Far too many cars ahead of him. There's a Chronic task with just slowing the play down. 2 players gone. And Oski, that will be the easiest goal he'll score in this grand finals.
Yeah, Chronic has done so well here to bait out that first challenge, get the extra touch to chip it over the last man.
Straight through it. Now from the corner, sets up, midfield, Seiko drifts the ball behind the goalkeepers.
And it's just too easy. Boost running out for all 3 Team Liquid players. They're trying to reposition, they're trying to get goal side of the ball. And they don't know whether BDS are going to lead by 2 here. But when it's this difficult to score on BDS net from point blank range, you can't be conceding 4. You just can't. They've conceded far too many goals here to have a chance. BDS have made Team Liquid really stretch themselves thin. I think it's just the BDS effect. We've heard many players that have played them in the past say that they just could not play their game. BDS didn't let them, and I think that's what's happening here. Team Liquid calling a timeout to try and figure things out. That's the smart move in my opinion, but I don't know what their play is clinically as possible. Extra is still on this, you know. He's managed to hit the backboard. Actually, he's managed to hit the top shelf of the net, and that was off an excellent midfield recovery. He took a bit of a contact on the approach in this play. Still perfectly angles the rebound.
2 orange cars ready and waiting for wherever that ball ends up going. Now we get the infield. Extra off the backboard again. Well, we can see what he's been training this week, making sure that the whole world knows Extra's got those.
Yeah, no boost for Oski and Net. He tried to cover
this Extra pre-jumps. I wonder if BDS are looking comfortable. Seiko finishes off a magnificent play.
If this just doesn't perfectly illustrate why BDS are just on a different level right now, I don't know what will. Extra didn't even know that Monkey Moon was planning to double that. And they continue to either read or react to each other to perfection. And okay, Team Liquid are going to get one back. Huge 50-50 in the 6-yard box. But when goals are this difficult to come by, I said it earlier, I'll say it again, you can't be conceding as much as they are.
Look how much they're just committing at the moment. Extra's the final one back. Team Liquid. This is their best shot in a while.
Whoa.
What a fake that is. And Oski offers a lifeline to Team Liquid.
Well, Atto accidentally backflips or jumps in the wrong direction, but Oski has him covered. Double mind game. Two BDS.
He's got a toe in support. Backboard. They need a chronic. And Monkey Moon intercepts the play at the source. Extra finishes off with the block. And Team BDS have quadruple match points.
7 straight game wins.
As they were earlier on.
And just notice how much more often a BDS touch leads to a BDS player. And in this case, a BDS touch leads to a BDS goal. Another demo timely for the final game, potentially. It looked like Team Liquid just didn't know who to send at that certainty that they could.
Yep, the game's following the same script as always.
Oh,
that
no.
is, well, one of the better own goals I've seen this weekend, but not really the time for it.
Oski not as quick to pounce on the 50-50 as Seiko was, and then in turn, really, they can't be blamed for losing, I would say. BDS are on a crazy level. Okay, Atto has found an angle out of nowhere here. Not sure how he found a way through. It looked like a very congested area, but Atto calls Oski off it and just manages to sneak that one past Monkey Moon. Downwards, he almost had the read. Difficult one. Again, you got to be hitting those if they're going to concede this many goals. And Monkey Moon will give them another one to think about.
Yeah, just not happening for once. The mechanics of Team Liquid just don't look like they are up to the same level.
Oski was forced to go high over the top of the initial challenge. And where does the ball end up?
Same again.
Team Liquid net. It's straight away picked up by Monkey Moon, who goes past the entire team. But Team Liquid have such a high line here. They're pressing for a comeback. They're trying to take away the space that BDS.
Just seems like enough for us here today, lads. As for BDS, score stays the same. And it looks like they're going to have a little bit of work to do to keep it that way. But if it does stay as it is, they will equal Dignitas's record for the most series wins in Europe this season. Ooh, it's a bit juicy. And with that, the series and the championship is secured. BDS, on the same weekend that they got their spot at the World Championships, have taken the Tour de Rocket League in convincing fashion. 10 series in a row, undefeated with Seiko. They have put the world on notice.
Absolutely insane. It really is just insane to see this. We all saw the level that Team Queso, now Moist Esports, played at the LA Major. Everybody knows how good that team is, and we've seen throughout this weekend teams like Team Liquid and Carmine Corp stepping up.
Mew, congratulations to the whole team.
Hello, thank you so much for the congratulations. Thank you.
I want to ask off the bat here, we talk to you guys a lot, and I'm sure we're eventually going to run out of questions. So I want to ask about your opponents there, Team Liquid, just in this week, because you guys look phenomenal. You guys look unbeatable right now. For Team Liquid, do you think that you guys are going to see Team Liquid in the top 4 consistently again, or was this kind of a one-off for them?
I think Team Liquid is able to make top 4 consistently. Because I think a lot of team is trying to change their playstyle, kind of. And I think Team Liquid is really good on the way that they play, which is a bit special to us. But I think it's a really good team, and we could see them top 6 for sure. Top 4, maybe not, but top 6 consistent for sure.
Cool.
So Rocket League is one of the hardest games to be consistent in. Day by day, players fluctuate in their abilities so much. But the 3 players of BDS are some of the most consistent players in Rocket League. What is it that you 3 do that no other player is doing to make you as consistent as you are?
I would say it's a ton of things, of course. First is work ethic for me, about the schedule, about what we do in scrims, about how we use scrim to practice certain things. I would say mostly work ethic and the goals that we set on scrim. We are really able to talk about what we are doing bad or what we are doing good and find the good solution to overcome those things. So yeah, I think it's about this mostly.
Like Leaf said, I feel like there's a limited number of questions we can ask a team that genuinely showed no mistakes over the course of the event. I want to know who's the best at pool.
At pool
of the 4U. Yeah.
Between us four, I think it's me.
Okay.
But Seiko is okay as well. Yeah.
Well, you probably
Monkey Moon, you don't want to see him play. You don't. Trust me.
Well, finally,
Honestly,
something that
looks
he's
like
bad at. That's good to know. But we all know how important communication is in Rocket League. So what does it mean for all of you being able to speak in a native language? Does it really just unlock things on the field and make it feel like you can play faster because there's no barrier of language for you guys?
Kind of, yeah. I think foreign language kind of can be good things of as well, because if it's not your native language, you're able to say the things more directly, I would say. But then when it's the point of native, you are more to go into details of the things. And I think it's really important if you know how to use those details well. I mean, when you talk about native language, you can start to make jokes, you can start to make a lot of things. So you need structure to make sure that native is more useful than foreign, kind of. So yeah, I would say native is more useful. I mean, more easy to work with, but you need to pay attention to. You need to give structure to communication.
I want to get a quick answer from each of these guys here. If you just ask them and tell us what they say. But in the European region, obviously you guys are on top and you look well ahead. Which team does each of them think is going to be, or is the closest team to you guys comparably in skill?
Okay, so I will just make the translation fast and give them the answer.
Cool.
Vous donnez votre réponse dans le micro, mais qui est pour vous trois, j'ai vu la question pour vous trois, qui est la team la plus proche de nous battre? So,
They're like nobody. It's nobody.
Can we say no one? Is there a D? None of the
Post-champ,
above.
guys. Post-champ?
I will say Moist.
Moist.
Moist? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's extra said most.
Is he saying that for everyone? the other ones, it was like, no, we're too good.
Monkey said Moist as well.
Okay.
Seiko Moist as well.
Okay. So look at that team. So much synergy in the team. Well, I'm gonna give it to, if anybody there wants to say any final words. If not, then you have the stage right now. So again, final words in English or in French, whatever you like.
Ok. Vous avez des derniers mots, français et anglais?
Thank you everyone.
Et comment qui? Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. Okay, then I guess thank you everyone, right? Starting to BDS, to fans, to casting crew, to every opponent that we have to play. Like, just thank you to make sure that we can live our dream as well. Though, yeah, I just want to thank like everyone that can support Rocket League and BDS in general. So yeah, thank you so much.
Well, thank you guys for giving us a great show, and congratulations again on another regional win.
Thank you. We'll go for the third one.
I'd like to see it. And there is BDS, your 2 in a row.